Hey guys, it's me David, and today guys, we are announcing not one, not two, but three brand new mocks to come to the channel in 2021. Man, is this a big challenge. I'm a little worried, I'm a little skeptical that I can do this, but I'm going to try. I am absolutely going to try in 2021. This is going to be a fun year, guys. I have been planning this for quite some time. I've been thinking about doing multiple mocks at once. You guys know over the last couple of years that I've been building these massive, huge dioramas that take up the size of a ping pong table. And I've never really experimented with doing multiple mocks at the same time or doing maybe a smaller version of a mock, and it's been talked about in the comments. I know I've seen you guys talk about it before. It's something I've thought about doing, and today is the start of that new journey of trying something new that I hope you guys really like. This whole journey would not have been possible without all of you guys, so I really honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank every single one of you for subscribing to the YouTube channel, for being a part of this journey of me building all of these creations and going forth from here into a whole new valley for me to venture in, which I have never explored before, which is multiple mocks being built at the same time. Again, that is pretty crazy. And then I also just want to mention that my Minifigs for You figures, while they are in stock right now, I do want to also remind you guys that they do really help in terms of buying a lot of the parts and stuff that I need to make these creations. So if you're at all interested in my Captain Rex, Commander Cody, Geonosis collection, minifigure collection, Delta Squad, Bad Batch version 2, all these minifigures, then please take a look down below and see if you guys want to purchase one. Again, they help the channel out significantly, so I really appreciate that. So this may come as a surprise, this may not, I don't know, but I'm doing a collaboration. I am going to be doing a 3-part collaboration with 2 other of my favorite friends, Rich Boy J and the Whiz, otherwise known as Matthew and Jalen. So they are 2 good friends. You guys, if you guys know them, you know we're all pals, we're all buddies. This is something we've always wanted to do, a collaborative mock. And what is it you might be thinking? It's the Jedi Temple. That's right, we are going to be making a collaborative mock of the Jedi Temple that will be put together at a LEGO convention, hopefully in 2021. If all goes well with the pandemic, vaccines, all that, then hopefully at some point we will put the mock together at a convention. I don't want to promise 2021 because of COVID-19, but it will happen at some point, if not in this year. All right, so Jedi Temple, you say, David. What the heck? This is going to be crazy. If you guys don't know Matt or Jay, they are some of the best LEGO Star Wars builders I personally know. Jay has been working on a Starkiller base for the last year now. It's amazing. It's bigger than anything I've ever built, and it's honestly just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So if you guys haven't checked out his channel, he has his own building series of that. Go check it out. We'll be having him on here in just a second, but man, Jay is just a crazy builder. As for Matt or Matthew, the Whiz, he is currently working on Endor. He just started that project, and I know he's really excited to make like a Battlefront 2-esque mock of that. I'm really excited to see what he does there. He's also made some really incredible mocks, like his Anaxis mock from Season 7 of Star Wars The Clone Wars. You know, that was the base that the Bad Batch kind of showed up in, and he knocked it out of the park. Matt is an incredible builder. He's built so many other things as well, like Crate, and I believe he built a mock from Solo. It's really great stuff. I'm going to leave both of their channels linked down in the description, and when they're popping up here in just a second, their channel will pop up in the right corner. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to them, that would make me really happy, and I know that is something they will absolutely appreciate as well. All right, so without ado, I'm going to go ahead and put this off to Jay.
Hello boyos, Rich Boy J here with a collaboration. If you don't know who I am, I build large-scale Star Wars builds as well as vehicles, as you see right here beside me, and I emphasize detail. As David mentioned earlier, I am working on Starkiller Base right now, which actually has the potential to be one of the largest single-person Star Wars builds ever made. I'm super excited to be working on the Jedi Temple with David and Matt for a few reasons. Number one, the Jedi Temple is just an awesome location. I think this is one of the places that Star Wars fans across the board can unanimously agree is such a cool Star Wars location. Two, it's unlike anything I've ever built before. This will actually be the first build that I've done that involves clones as well as Jedi, which are two of the most fun parts of Star Wars. One of the things I love the most about building MOCs is the ability to take people through the emotions of the scenes I create, and there's a great range of scenes that can be included in this build. You have your extremely tense moments as well as your more somber moments, and you even have your comedic moments. I'm extremely appreciative of this opportunity to be working alongside two premier builders in the community, but more importantly, I'm excited to work on a build with some close friends. If you're specifically interested in seeing what I'm going to be contributing to this MOC, make sure you go check out my Jedi Temple MOC breakdown video right now. I'm actually going to be going through some of the scenes that I plan on including in the MOC, as well as how I plan on achieving them.
All right, thank you, Jay. I really appreciate it. Now on to Matt with what he has to say.
What's up, everybody? My name's Matt. Some of you may know me here in the community as the Whiz. I'm sure some of you may have seen me in some collaboration videos here on David's channel or even on mine. A little bit of background information about me. I've been into LEGO pretty much since I can remember. I was introduced to the community about 2 or 3 years ago, and ever since then, I've been building my own MOCs, making my videos. You might even be watching my current Building Endor series, or you may know me from my previous Anaxis MOC build, which was inspired from Clone Wars Season 7, which was super fun. Now, I'm really excited to be partnering up with David and Jalen. Honestly, two of the biggest MOC builders and personal inspirations from my own content on my channel and all that kind of stuff. So it's really exciting to not only be partnering up with them for the very first time in what is quite possibly one of the most exciting collabs here in the community, but also the fact that we're tackling such an impressive and such an amazing experience and scene and iconicness that is the Jedi Temple, the march on the Jedi Temple from Revenge of the Sith. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and take a look at what I'm going to be building for this collaboration, what specific parts of the build I'm responsible for, there will be a link down below in the description if you guys want to go ahead and check out that video on my channel just to see what I'm building up. But nonetheless, I'm super excited to be partnering up with David and Jalen for this project. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are super excited, and that's got to be it for me.
All right, so you heard it from Matthew and Jalen. I am so incredibly happy to be working with these two. Again, they're some of the best MOC builders that I know in the LEGO Star Wars community, or just in the LEGO community in general. They're amazing guys to work with. They're actually some of my closest friends, so I really appreciate it that we've come together and we are going to be working on this MOC. So as for the date, we are not going to be starting this project until spring of 2021, which I know sounds far away, but trust me, it'll come sooner than you might think. Mostly because all three of us are currently working on a new project, and we want to finish those projects before we start the Jedi Temple. And we also think it's probably the better way to go because we don't know if like Brick World, Brick Fair, any of these conventions are actually going to happen in 2021. As much as we want to be hopeful about vaccine, put out and all that stuff, and hopefully these things coming back in 2021, we don't know that for sure. So we don't want to like jump ahead for the Jedi Temple. What I can say, we've all have purchased parts and we're getting ready, and it's something we're going to jump really hard into. It's going to be a collaborative series where each of us is going to be putting out a weekly segment or bi-weekly segment of building the Jedi Temple. So it will be a building series between the three YouTube channels, which is really exciting. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has ever done this before. So that is absolutely incredible. Again, I'm so excited to be working with those two. All right, so that was the first MOC. I hope your mind is already blown, but now we have 2 more MOCs to go through, guys. So what are the next 2? Well, the first one is going to be Geonosis. Oh man, I am so excited. Hold on one second. I've got my dark orange brick. I've been preparing for this one. So yes, Geonosis. Boy, am I excited to do it. So this is an interesting MOC. Right now, as of when I'm filming this at the end of 2020, my plan for Geonosis is to make a 3x3 MOC, a square, a 9 base plate, 9 gray base plate MOC of Geonosis, which to I think a lot of you what might be small, but also big, depending on who you are. If you're used to my 28 base plate MOC like Mandalore, then yes, Geonosis sounds really small at just 9 base plates. But I guarantee you this is a really cool experiment where I'm going to try to build like a half mountain and really kind of go at it in a different way than I have. I'm also going to be building Geonosis in a way so that if I want to expand on it in the future and make it a bigger MOC, then that is absolutely possible. But right now, as it stands, it'll be a 9 base plate MOC. It'll be built on a square table that will be in this room. We're going to be taking apart Mandalore really soon. And this whole room is actually going to change, so that's very exciting. Now, the last and third MOC. What is that, you say? It is going to be Urbana. So, what is Urbana? I'm sure a lot of you are just scratching your head, question mark above your head, whatever. You're probably just like, what is that, David? And it's actually pretty well known. I think a lot of you probably have seen it. It's the bridge scene from the first episode of the 4 parts of the Siege of Mandalore arc in Star Wars The Clone Wars. So on that 8th episode, we see Anakin and Obi-Wan on that bridge over like what looks to be a big sky with clouds and such, because it's high off the ground, I think, or it's just weird atmosphere. But that is a really cool, iconic scene. It's the last scene that we see Anakin and Obi-Wan together in Star Wars The Clone Wars TV series before we go into Episode 3 of Revenge of the Sith. And I thought it would be a really cool MOC to make. The plan for that MOC is to be a 2x4 gray base plate size, so 8 base plates in all. It's going to be longer, obviously, because we're going to be trying to create this Golden Gate Bridge, which is going to be really exciting. I've never built a bridge before. I want it to actually be elevated off the base plates because I want to recreate all the 501st Jet Troopers coming at the bridge and, you know, swarming the droids and all of that. So the plan is to make that whole entire scene. I think Urbana is going to be a fun challenge, and I know a lot of you are going to be really excited to see how I tackle the building aspect of that. I know I'm very excited. So yes. Now, before we head off, I do want to also say that Geonosis and Urbana are simultaneously going to be built at the same time. Again, when we started this video, I said I'm going to be challenging myself on something new. Not only am I tackling a collaborative MOC between Matthew, Jalen, and I, building, you know, Jay is in Texas, Matt's in New Jersey, and I'm just 2 hours away from Washington, D.C., so we're very far from each other. So we have to build virtually, or we have to communicate virtually and all of that. That's a challenge in itself. But building 2 MOCs simultaneously at the same time, that's a whole nother challenge as well. So again, 2021 is absolutely going to be a crazy year. So yes, in this room that I'm sitting in right now, we're going to have Geonosis going on and the Urbana MOC. They are going to be bi-weekly. Meaning that we go from Geonosis one week to Urbana to the next, and so on and so forth. It'll switch every Friday. That's the plan. The first episode, hopefully, if everything goes well, will premiere this January of 2021, probably towards the end of the month, because this has to go first. This whole room is getting redesigned. That's going to be a whole video series here on the Solid Brick Studios channel. I'm going to be taking apart Mandalore piece by piece, and that's going to be a video in itself. So lots of things to do before we get into these next 2 MOCs. Hopefully, because these MOCs being smaller, 8 base plates, 9 base plates for Geonosis, then they shouldn't take that long in theory. I do think Urbana could take longer just because of its build challenges of a bridge, but I could be wrong as well. So we'll see about that. As for Geonosis, I do expect that to only be about 3 to 4 months, and Urbana could be 3 to 4 months, but it could be more likely 3 to 6 months. So hopefully that makes sense. Basically, Urbana and Geonosis, a bi-weekly series of a smaller MOC of each, and then once one of those is complete, we're going to switch that over to the Jedi Temple, probably be working on that every now and again, and continuing work on whatever MOC is still being worked on at that time. And then we'll just go from there. All right, that's it. Hopefully that was enough to satisfy all of you. Whew. Now, before we go, I also want to announce memberships. So this is the first time I'm doing memberships here on my YouTube channel. If you go down below in the video, you'll see a little button next to the subscribe button to join member, and you can become a member of my channel. So there is 4 different levels. There is builder, there is expert builder, there's master builder. I like Master Builder. And then there's Ultimate Builder. So, of course, all of these things are optional. They all have their own perks. I'll leave that down in the description. Go take a look at the perks. Some big highlights, shout outs, like actually getting your name shout out in a build series video. We're going to be doing behind the scenes videos, special live streams for members only. So for example, when I'm building Geonosis, I'm actually going to be doing a live stream of Geonosis and Urbanov actually when I'm working on it. That's for members only. All of the money from the memberships will absolutely be going into these MOCs that I'm going to be working on in 2021. So if you want to support me, I really would appreciate it. The cheapest membership option is just $2 a month, which hopefully I think a lot of you can afford. And if you want to join that, again, that gets access to the live streams, which I'm sure a lot of you want to be a part of. Seeing me actually build these MOCs is really something special that I think a lot of you who really want to support the channel will enjoy. Thank you guys so much. I am so happy to announce all of this. Please stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button if you're ready to see these series come to fruition. I sure am. We got to destroy Mandalore. This is the last time you guys are going to see it like this behind me. So RIP Mandalore. But it's been out for 6 months now. I just released the video, so it's all good to go. Stay tuned, guys. I'll see you guys later. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Jay. I cannot wait to work with you guys. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day, and welcome to 2021. Bye, guys.